Good afternoon and welcome to the 101. I am your host, Donovan Goliath, and today I will take you through everything coming to your TV screens on Mnet this week. As always, this week on Mnet, we bring you the best TV out there with brand new episodes of all of your favorite shows every day and no repeats during primetime. Now, we're about to get into your weekly schedule, but do remember that if you can't watch the 101 on Mnet 101 at 3:30 today, you can catch it at 4:30 on Mnet Plus One, channel 901, or on our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Now, we've got a week of TV with no production breaks, and we've got my crazy catch-up with not one, but two of the hosts of Winging It. That's right, it's Sivangesi and Yanez Vermeuren and all of their abs, and they're coming up later. But first, let's see what's coming up on Monday. Powerless is back from last week's broadcast break, so tune in, because this week, Emily decides to get back into the dating game. Now, if you think dating is confusing now, imagine dating in a world where some people have superhero costumes under their suits. Check. Superheroes are people too, guys. Powerless is on at 6. Now, the rest of your Mnet 101 Monday lineup remains the same with Grays, The Catch, Billions, The Amazing Leftovers, and of course, The Magicians. Now, if you love movies, also on Monday, Mnet is bringing you The Road Within. This is a film about 3 young patients of a mental health treatment center who steal a car and go on a road trip. This is a dramedy that stars Dev Patel and current It Girl Zoe Kravitz, and it's on at 8 p.m. on Monday.
Your son is gone.
What do you mean, gone?
He stole my car. He and 2 other patients are missing.
I was embarrassed by him. I don't think he'll ever forgive me for that.
I have a lot to offer, but these stupid rituals just take over everything.
Yeah, well, I think I'm fat. I guess we all have issues.
What if it sucks?
What if it's amazing?
What if it's dangerous?
Go! What if it's exciting?
What if we die?
Well, what if we live?
On Tuesday, your lineup is steady, starting with Mom at 6. Then, all your Chicagos have managed to stay put for the 2nd week in a row, and it must feel like it is too good to be true for Chicago fans. And then the night ends with Broadchurch and, of course, Wentworth. Wednesday starts with the Great Indoors, and the rest of your Wednesday lineup is also back in working order because Modern Family returns to its usual time slot after a 2-week production break. Then, Blue Bloods is on at 8:30, and it returned to your screens last week after a very long broadcast break. Apparently, the reason for the break is that Tom Selleck's mustache felt overworked. I don't know, don't shoot the messenger, it's just the information I was given. Your Wednesday continues with great action in Bull, Bates Motel, and of course, Code Black. Your Thursday primetime lineup kicks off with comedy in the Goldbergs, followed by MasterChef Junior and then some NCIS action. Now at 8:30, it's time to say goodbye to the man with that particular set of skills, because it's the final episode of Taken. Your Thursday continues with the brilliant Fargo, followed by Rain, and finishing off with the Mad Dogs. We've got a lot of exciting things coming up in your future, so on Throw Forward Thursday, we look at some shows Mnet is bringing to your screens in the coming months. In June, we have the funny, charming comedy American Housewife. This is a show about Katie, a confident, unapologetic mom who is raising her family in a fancy town so that her kids can go to a good school. They clearly don't fit in, and Katie is not even trying to change that. American Housewife starts in June.
I came up with a few ways to make our family stronger.
Oh, this can't miss.
Number 1, I will not have those green healthy drinks in this house.
You need to check my work.
Upstairs.
Tell your mom thanks for sending you in here for this quality daddy-daughter toilet time.
Okay, Daddy.
You look good.
Mm-mm.
All right.
American Housewife.
Yo, guys, there's more exciting stuff coming your way in June that you are going to go crazy for. If you love the world of dance, you'll love this because it's a show that's literally called The World of Dance. In this series, produced by Jennifer Lopez, who is also one of the judges, you'll watch the world's best dancers come together to compete for a title, but also for the prize of $1 million. Incredible dancers perform a diverse array of dance styles, including hip-hop, popping, locking, tap, ballet, break dancing, ballroom stomping, and more. I don't even know what stomping is, but I can't wait to find out. World of Dance starts in June.
I started as a dancer, and if you want to win that $1 million, the audience has to feel something.
There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark.
These sweaters represent the insecurities that kids have.
At the end of the day, you're gonna have to move us. And I think everybody in the room felt that.
World of Dance.
Your Mnet 101 Friday lineup is full of everything you need to end off your week in style, starting with Speechless, followed by your reality shows, then MacGyver, the Riverdale Teens, the excellent Mozart in the Jungle, very funny The Detour, and of course, Full Circle. Also on Friday is the movie Demolition that stars Jake Gyllenhaal, who plays a man dealing with his wife's death, and Naomi Watts, who plays a customer service rep who begins to change his life. This film was directed by Jean-Marc Vallée, who also directed the brilliant series Big Little Lies that just recently ended on Mnet. Catch Demolition on Friday at 8.
I get up every morning at 5:30. I never thought I'd be one of those people who carried a briefcase. I wasn't all that ambitious. Julia was a nice girl, a good person. Other than that, I don't think I knew who she really was. She always said I didn't pay attention. I find I'm suddenly starting to notice things I never saw before. Well, maybe I saw them. I just wasn't paying attention.
There's been time in my life.
Dope. Super great cast. Looks like a super dope movie. I am definitely watching it. So that's Monday to Friday covered. Join me back here after the break where I tell you about new things coming your way next Saturday. And of course, what's happening in your hot local lineup on Mnet. Not, what are you doing? It's not now. No, it's just now. Let me finish the link first and then I'm gonna...
Is it time for the interview?
No. Welcome back to the 101. Now, on Saturday, your lineup starts off as usual with quite a bit of action coming your way. At 8:30, Mnet brings you the premiere of the 12th season of the Emmy-nominated crime drama, Criminal Minds. Watch this premiere to see the team try to capture a killer who escaped prison with 13 other convicts. Can we get these guys to come to South Africa? We need them. Criminal Minds starts on Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
Television's #1 suspense thriller is back.
This guy is really baiting us, isn't he?
We have the highest concentration of targets here.
13 serial killers escaped from prison.
FBI! He's courted our attention from the beginning.
Adam Rodriguez joins the team, and Patrick Brewster returns.
Some things never change.
Criminal Minds season premieres.
No big deal, just lots of serial killers on the loose. Now, the rest of your Saturday lineup has not changed, but in your new Saturday night movie slot, Mnet brings you the film Flower Shop Mystery, Mum's the Word, starring Brooke Shields. It's a Hallmark movie, so you're not going to see anything too edgy here, but if you like murder mysteries and very good-looking people, then this is definitely for you. And we end off Saturday night with Gomorrah. Please do remember that Gomorrah's exact time shifts weekly, depending on the duration of the Saturday movie that precedes it. And it's time for me to respond to your tweets and Facebook messages because I am here to get you what you need. Answers to your burning questions. Umshula Ngumfoethu tweets, when is at NBC Shades of Blue returning on our screens? Oh, Umshula, I thought you would never ask. J-Lo is coming back to us at the end of the month. Shades of Blue Season 2 starts on Mnet Channel 101 on the 30th of May at 8:30. So let's just try and keep it together just for a few more weeks. Upavin tweets, at Mnet, I have seen This Is Us during some of your promos. Will this show be airing here, and if so, when? Pavin, that is you, and this is me telling you that the Golden Globe nominated This Is Us starts on Mnet Channel 101 on the 29th of May at 7:30. Now, in response to Mnet's Facebook post in which we announced Mnet Binge, Bridget Quipman has posted this. So now we have channel 900 and 901. Yippee! Yes, Bridget, we are as pleased as you are about Mnet Binge on channel 900 and Mnet Plus One on channel 901. So, for those of you who don't know yet, what is the difference between these two channels? Mnet Plus One on channel 901 is a time-shifted channel on which you can catch everything that's on Mnet 101 exactly an hour later. It's like a parallel Mnet universe that takes place an hour in the future. Sci-fi. So, if you've invited people over for a braai on Sunday and they just won't leave, causing you to miss The Voice at 5:30, you can watch it an hour later on channel 901 at 6:30. Now, the brand new Mnet Binge on channel 900, however, only runs on weekends from 9:30 on Saturdays and Sundays until 5 a.m. the next morning. During this time, Mnet Binge is screening the entire season of a series. The idea is that you set your PVR to record it and watch it at a later stage. In other words, you can create your very own box set of a show to watch at your own leisure. Just go to 900 on the EPG and press record. Just another thing we're doing at Mnet to bring you and Grey TV closer to one another. And it's time for me to tell you what you have to look forward to tonight on your hot local Sunday night lineup. We start at 5 as always with Siv and Yanez in Winging It. Now, later on today, the guys are in the studio with me for a catch-up, and we're going to share something exciting that we did together. But in tonight's episode, they travel to beautiful Prague, known as the Paris of Eastern Europe. But hold on, I thought Paris was the Paris of Europe, no?
We've come to Prague, which is the most handsome city in the whole of Europe, and you've brought me here to this field with mud.
Is that right for the day?
Only in Eastern Europe can you literally drive somewhere, pay someone, and climb into a tank and drive it yourself. Only in Eastern Europe.
Easy, 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 easy. No, no. If my Afrikaans friends back home discovered what that tank can do, there'll be no more pakkies. There'll be no more pakkies in South Africa.
Calm down. We're trying to film this, and you nearly threw us out the tank, man.
Yikes, those guys are crazy. Now, at 5:30, we are still in the knockout rounds of The Voice South Africa. As you saw last week in the knockouts, each singer performs their song in pairs, and this week it will fall to Coach Karen and Coach Lira to decide who will stay and who will go from each pair on their team. There are no steals and no saves. Now, whoever makes it through the knockouts will go through to the live shows where you, the public, will finally get to vote. The Voice is on later today at 5:30 p.m. And your epic Sunday night blockbuster is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. This is the second of the 2 rebooted Ninja Turtles films, and it is full of insane special effects, mind-blowing action sequences, very loud, fancy sound effects, and it's about 4 turtles who love pizza and saving the world. Look, I'm exactly the same except for the part about saving the world. Oh, and Megan Fox is in it, so really everything I said before isn't that important. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is on at 8:05.
It's the Halloween parade, bro. It's like the one night of the year where we fit in. Cool.
Get back here. What part of moving the shadows don't you understand?
Whoa, whoa.
I don't know if this is such a good plan.
Don't go getting soft on me now.
Yes, 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 yes!
Is he coming in kind of fast?
I always thought of myself as Raphael, but I think it's pretty obvious that I'm more of a Donatello. I mean, we almost have the same name. Come on. Now, because Mnet knows you're obsessed with movies, every Sunday night, in addition to the 2 films on Mnet 101, we bring you a 3rd film on Mnet Movies Premiere. This Sunday, it's the comedy Dirty Grandpa, and it stars Zac Efron as a young guy about to get married, and Robert De Niro, his lecherous grandfather, who tricks him into driving him to Florida for spring break. This is a very funny film that includes the 2 going to frat parties, getting into bar fights, and doing karaoke. It also gives you an opportunity to see the 2 guys driving around in a very small, very pink car. Dirty Grandpa is on Mnet Movies Premiere, channel 104 at 9 p.m.
Don't understand why you have to drive down to Florida. We just had the funeral.
Your grandmother and I were there at this time every year.
It just seems like we're cutting it a little close with the rehearsal brunch on Friday. I'm just freaking out.
I know.
Can you take my car, sweetie? I need the SUV for the wine.
Now let's get in that giant labia you drove up in and get out of here.
We're not going to Daytona. Bam, are you kidding me right now? Grandma's funeral was yesterday.
She told me on her deathbed, you get back out there again.
Hey, Grandpa.
Did he just call you Grandpa?
At 10:35 on Sunday night in your World Cinema movie slot, Mnet brings you your third Sunday night movie option, Wolf Totem. This epic Chinese film tells the story of a Chinese student who gets sent to Inner Mongolia to teach. While there, he develops a fascination with the wolf population that is under threat. This is a beautiful film with sweeping shots of the Mongolian countrysides, and it's got wolves, guys. Lots of them, including little baby wolves. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch that? Wolf Totem is on at 10:35.
你真的觉得这样做合适吗？在牧羊区里边养狼，
这是什么？我承认，这是我养的。那狼群要听到声音的话，肯定会来闹的。满山遍野都是狼啊！
Ooh, I am definitely taking time out to watch that. Wow. Now, when we get back from the break, I catch up with Siv and Yanez from Winging It, and I show you something exciting we all did together. Not now.
You said
Just,
now.
I said your name, but you know what?
Selfie,
I'm out. No. And finally, we've arrived at the part of the show where I get to hang out with two of my favorite people on TV, uSiv Ngesi and Yanez Vermeuren, hosts of Winging It. Welcome, gents.
Great to be here.
This is weird. It's weird for me to see you in this environment. Look at you like all like, yeah, professional. I'm not used to this whole thing.
It took us about 2 hours to style the man, but I think he looks good.
He's lying. I styled myself. He's lying. He's just not used to having clothes on.
He's wearing my shoes.
No,
my
both
jeans.
of you are not used to having
nonsense.
clothes on. That's a problem.
Hi, buddy.
How you doing? I'm great, man. It's good to have you guys here. Give it to me in like 2 lines, or even just an expression. What is it like being on the show or shooting the show?
Incredible.
It's the best job in the world.
It's unbelievable. I make him look good.
Oh, is that how it works, though? So, like, he's the info guy, and you're just there to brighten it up and make it look great.
I'm trying to give more information out there, but this guy, he's giving more information, I have to be honest.
Can't remember more than 4 words.
No.
Which is quite, I don't understand because he's a professional actor.
No, the thing is,
so I think do you only use autocue?
He's great at learning information that's about history. History is a foot. If it's not African history, I don't care. He's very good at numbers
and
names.
I'm also there to bring the alpha male, the physicality, the speed.
Ooh. Do you absolutely believe that?
Okay, yeah, I see how it works. So you, when it comes to physical challenges, you are the guy. When it comes to mental challenges, well...
No. When it comes to physicality, it is me.
Okay.
Do you know the other day I even beat him at drowning? I mean...
There we go.
Diving.
Hey, about that stereotype, Siv.
English is not my language. But the other day I beat him at diving.
Not swimming.
How often have you seen a white guy beat a black guy beat a white guy in anything to do with water?
We are pretty evenly matched.
No, we're not.
We are evenly matched.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
I'm beating him by like 4 challenges.
You know what we should do? I think maybe like on the last episode or something, we need to put together, we tally up.
No, I'm killing him.
We have to.
I'm killing him. He knows.
Okay, no, we need to do this. Then we get Twitter to decide who they think wins.
I'm leading by 3. I'm leading by 3.
And to decide who the alpha male is in this relationship.
That's it. It's about deciding who the alpha male is.
I'm leading by 3, and that's not including dancing. Because I'm killing him.
And who's in better shape?
No, at the moment.
And who's in better shape?
Why? Because
come on, big mouth. Who's in better shape?
He gyms every day in our room. Like, do you know sometimes we sleep in the same room, and then he'll wake me up in the middle of the night. Let's do push-ups. Let's do sit-ups. I'm like, no.
And this is Siv eating.
I'm on holiday. So he wants to do push-ups.
Okay.
But all the nonsense...
That's alpha male tendencies, though.
But all the competitiveness, we have the most amazing time. We get along like a house on fire. And when you watch the show, you can see that the chemistry is fire. You can see that we've been friends for years. I've known him for over 12, 13
It's definitely
years.
real. Let me do this because we can talk about this forever, right? But last week, and I can vouch for what these guys are saying. This relationship is definitely real. The chemistry is real. Because last week I got to go with the guys on a trip to Tallinn. It was Tallinn, right? In Estonia. I'm going to show you guys how this all went down. Let's have a look. Doing something a little bit different today. I'm always talking about Siv and Yanez's adventures on Winging It, and I decided to come and check out, like, what is this actually about, and why? Why do they do some of the things that they do? What are we doing today, actually? We're in Estonia, by the way. Estonia, Tallinn. Tallinn in Estonia.
We don't know what to do. We're just here.
I see 2 cars, old ones, and I see guys dressed in military outfits with guns. And we're gonna basically drive and see what happens.
Okay, this is what I've heard from the little bit of Estonian that I've learned on the way here, is that you guys are gonna be in these cars and you've got to ruin them, you're gonna wreck them, and all these other guys here may or may not fire at you.
I think they're going to fire. You know, I think this is going to be living hell.
Being a black brother and being in Eastern Europe and having these very light-skinned individuals shooting at me, that's not...
Can anybody hear us out here? Where are we? I'm too good looking for this. This is protective gear, apparently. This is all that we have to protect us. We're in a car that has no window and...
no rolling cage?
Yeah, there's no roll cage.
Good luck with your designer military jacket, bud.
It's not a designer military jacket! Let's go. Yanez!
Get out of here!
Just This show needs a don't try this at home rating. That was ridiculous.
That was the most dangerous thing we've done on the show.
He was scared. He was like a little boy. As much as of a hard time that I give him, we're very, very close. Like, it's amazing. Very, very close.
I don't know if there's another guy I could travel with like this because it's hard what we do.
Yes.
It's literally, it's 2 days. You fly in, it's 5 activities a day, next day same thing, in between you researching all your content, then you've got a travel day, and then it's all over again, a vicious cycle. And we share rooms, we're in each other's face 24/7.
You eat the local food and hope you don't get sick?
100%.
Sometimes he's here, he's cuddling here. then I fly, then this is him. So you share like me, every night when he speaks to his kids and his wife, I'm right there chatting to them as well. So like you become part of each other's lives. It's the most amazing job in the world. Like if you're at home now and you love your job, just remember, my job is better.
But also people tweet us. People tweet us and say, we wish we had that job, you know? But to be totally honest, not that many people could handle what we do. No, it's hardcore.
Next best gig, I'm gonna let you guys read the next link. This is a big honor. I never let people do this, but just because it's you guys, and you took me with you on your trip, let's go.
Watch out, you might lose your job.
Okay,
let's see this.
I'm gonna do this naturally because I'm not reading. You may not know this, but Donovan Goliath actually has a 14-pack. Wow, I can't even make that sound real.
One day I hope to be as ripped as him, but for now I'm happy with what I have.
Natural. How's that delivery? We did it, Brown.
There it is.
I don't know about that, Don. What I can tell you is that you're a lot more ripped than my co-host.
Don't talk nonsense.
Look at me.
Look at me. Why are you taking your clothes off? Please do not. This is not what we... Okay, thank you very much. That was Siv and Yanez from Wing It. Why did you have to take your clothes off?
Because we're beautiful naked.
I hope you enjoyed that ridiculous catch-up, but now here are your highlights. On Monday, Powerless is back from its broadcast break. On Tuesday, we bring you the Dev Patel and Zoe Kravitz film, The Road Within. Then Wednesday, Modern Family is back to make you laugh. On Thursday, make sure you tune in for the final episode of Taken. And then on Friday, catch the Jake Gyllenhaal drama Demolition. On Saturday, it's the season premiere of the 12th season of Criminal Minds. And tonight, you've got a lot to look forward to. My friends from Winging It are in Prague. Then it's The Voice SA knockout rounds at 5:30. This is followed by the always compelling Carte Blanche at 7. At 8:05, it's your classic Sunday night movie, and tonight it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And finally, at 10:35, watch the Chinese epic Wolf Totem. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your lineup for the week. So much to watch, so little time. Now, if you aren't able to watch the 101 at this time, remember you can always catch it on Mnet Plus One, channel 901 at 4:30 p.m. today, or you can watch it on Mnet's Facebook page or YouTube channel. Have a great Sunday night and an even better week. I am Donovan Goliath. I will see you guys back here, same time, same place. Take care.